Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna try to do this the best way I can and not mess this up to make it one flick. I'm just gonna post this. I'm trying to catch a hang of editing like I always say. And yeah, so it's 2019. It is currently New Year's Day, right? And I'm trying to get done and get started with the year fresh. Off from work today on New Year's Day. Have to work the rest of the week, but yeah. So, Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope y'all enjoyed, had fun, made it home safe if y'all went out. I didn't, unfortunately. Stayed home. I think it was the best place to be. Stayed home and relax and chill with family, friends, and whatnot. Yeah, so, on today's note, I'm going to start out with my new build. Gonna make my first, I wouldn't say my first, but it could be my first. Well, yes, it's my first official track car. So I'm making an all motor car. We had fun with turbo cars and stuff like that. I'm pointing over here because my Civic is currently here. My Civic, everybody knows that Scrappy from New York, the streets. So yeah. So this morning I got up in the detention, said yes, I am going to go and start working on the car. So for those of you guys who do not know the car, I am going to present to you the new car for 2019. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. It's been a bit of a tough year, but this is my dream. Always been for years now, ever since Integrated did their first, is it 200 or almost 300 horsepower all motor 5-cylinder car. So with all further ado, here is the new car. Yes, it's a Rabbit. It's an '06 Rabbit, and I am going to make this a full race car. Let me give you guys a little walk around. I'm currently going to bring it in the garage. Let's take a quick walk around of this car here while it's outside. So yes, it's a 5-cylinder, and we're going to do a 5-cylinder all motor build. For you guys, and follow me on Instagram or on YouTube. If you catch up with me, you can throw some ideas at me. You can put them in the comments. I have a couple of ideas, a couple of changes I want to make with the motor in the future. But right now I'm going to do bolt-on, so you guys can follow along with me while I get this going, so I can figure out what works and what don't work. But one important thing to this build with me is I am not going to do it with the factory ECU. Not because I can't get it tuned. I could get it tuned. I could do a tune for you guys and run it on that program and see what it does. And if we could provide that tune for you guys, we'll do that. But I am going to go ahead and run the car with a EMU black. It's not in my budget, but I'm going to save that money to get that. I have to work and stuff like that, so this is pretty much new to me. If we do this, everybody be coming on a journey with me just to learn new things about the 5-cylinder that we haven't learned. There's a lot of them in the junkyard, so I see they make decent amount of power. So yes, I'm sorry, I'm skipping from one thing to the other, but as you can see, I already went through the car and I actually stripped the car. I was so excited when I got the car. I went ahead and took the interior out. So after I got the car, my friend dropped it off at my house, and I'm finding out that the alternator went bad. So I'm going to pull it inside the garage, and we're going to take this alternator out. We're going to we could take off a few more stuff while we're here. There's a lot of stuff here I want to get rid of. So in the front here, we might do the front over and let's make a wire front. I never did that before, so yeah, we could go ahead and make a wire frame to hold the front and the whole front of the car up. I do want to block the whole nose off. This is this idea, so I'm going to make a list. I'm going to make a list of all the stuff that we need to get done on this car. What we're going to do with the suspension. Oh man, that's the next thing when you don't have enough money, but we're gonna do this slowly, so we could probably have some fun. I do have some old suspension here from my Mark IV. I'm gonna see if it works, and that's my Mark IV down there. It's a big turbo build. Currently the clutch is slipping, and yeah, it's not fun anymore. You can't set down. It's got a big turbo front mount, and the clutch gave out on me. I do have a factory clutch in there. Yeah, but you know, when you're doing cheap build, I built that car early last year or the year before, 2017 probably. I did put some videos up when I was putting the motor together, or probably slideshows. I could put the video down. I would say I would put it up here where you can see it, or up here, but I'm not that good yet, so I'm gonna post another video with all I did to that motor, and you know, if I might do an overview of it, I might do an overview while I'm running the video, so you guys can see it and check that out. So yeah, yeah, we are gonna make our first all motor car for the track, and we're gonna have fun. So I do have a lot of intention. This car, as you can see, is an automatic. So the goal was, with the automatic transmission, was to switch this transmission to a DSG transmission, which I'm going to do, but I also want to run in like OGS and stuff like that, where they require, I believe it's OGS, where they require you to run a manual transmission, so it has to be shift physically, and you know, it has to be an H pattern. So yeah, I'm gonna try to run those, but my issue is my wheels. We have 5 lugs, right? And I do believe these are 5x112 if I'm not mistaken. And the next thing is the axles are different on one end. The axles are actually different on one end to the other when it comes to the transmission, so you do have a smaller side of the axle when you put the axle onto the transmission. So one side, that hub is a bit bigger than what the 5-speed manual that I have, which is a diesel transmission. That it's going to create an issue for me to swap, so I'm gonna have to come up with a plan to just switch transmissions when we do go into certain whichever event. I'm gonna work on the DSG transmission for now, see how that works out. We're gonna do that with the EMU Black. That's one of the reasons why I got that ECU, so I could properly control that transmission as we go along while we're at the track and stuff like that. So as you guys come along with me, this is a new car. It's a 2006 Volkswagen Rabbit 5-cylinder 2.5, and it I believe it's been within, I think it's below 9, it's an 83 strokes or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna find all the stats on the motor, and yeah, we're gonna put something together where we're gonna put all together where everybody can see what the stats is of the motor, and see how we could move along with this. And you know, if I get some help, you know, I got 2 little guys that I'm helping around the neighborhood with their cars, so they're willing to give me a hand when I do need a hand. So I'm gonna help them build a car. They also have, they're not also, but they have Honda Civics, which I'm pretty good at. So I'm helping them out with that and get their car running as good as mine. But this year we're gonna go and build this car, and we're gonna put a roll cage in there. I want to do that myself, you know. I'm gonna do a little bit of boosted boy thing, but yeah, I'm gonna try that out, see if I can get that going. I do have my welding equipment already, so yeah, come into the journey with me. And if you guys comment, post, share, you know, subscribe, and just let me know how I'm doing, or if you got ideas for me what I could change. I have a lot of plans, especially for the intake manifold on this car that, you know, integrates cells. I do have a plan for this. So my first plan was to use this part of the manifold plenum, and we're going to cut it off, and we're going to make a carbon fiber fitment to make us a new plenum. And that's just an experiment for me. Never made anything with carbon fiber. So yeah, that's one of the things I want to do. And the next thing I want to do really is here, the doors. If you know, these doors are solid doors on the inside. So my plan is to cut this out, and we're gonna de-skin the car on the other side. The skin to come off on the outside. So the way Volkswagen did it, you take the outside skin off. So I think that would be a great thing to actually go ahead and use that door skin as a mold and make some carbon fiber doors. So tell me what you guys think about that, and I'm gonna pull a car in the garage and yeah, and see what we're gonna do. So let me know what you think about this, guys. I'm gonna keep you guys along with me. I'm gonna pull it inside. We're gonna change the alternator. We're gonna take the front off. We're gonna take the AC compressor off. Stuff that we don't need, but I could do in the meantime. So yeah, I'm currently working on saving some money to see if I can get an ECU for this car, just for me to, you know, be at ease instead of waiting on tune, because my tuner does not live inside the country. He lives outside the country and he does run files, but he is also busy and we are also on a different time schedule. So with no further ado, I'm going to take the car inside and go get started. So if you guys want to follow me along, welcome to 2019. You know, subscribe, share, you know, let everybody else know in the Volkswagen community, oh, he's building a all motor car for a competition. So if we do end up, you know, if I get this car done, it would be you know, really good if we could make it to World Cup next year, because World Cup was pretty fun this year. I actually, not this year, damn, it's 2020, and 2019 was pretty awesome. I did attend that this year competition. It was really fun. So it would be nice if I could be in the pits with, you know, Humble Performance and all them guys, you know, and you know, running the competition, just, you know, just to see. So, you know, you got the Super 99. Our crank is way less than the Super 99. I wouldn't say way less, but a little bit less than the Super 99. And you know, the 104 guys, or 102, whatever stroke the KCs are running, there's a big motor. So yeah, we just have an extra cylinder to work with. It's a small bore, and we're gonna see what we can get out of it. I do have a lot of plans for this motor. I'm gonna do from the top to the bottom as we go along with the build. So anytime I do take this motor out, I'm gonna have a next motor on the side that I'm gonna change. I know I'm just jumping from subject to subject here. I do have a next, I'm going to attempt to buy a next motor on the side where I'm going to make some changes. So with the 06 cranks, I believe they're not shallow. These are actually the harder cranks, but we do want to go with something light. So I'm going to go with the newer style crank and the other motor and see what the benefits are with that. I don't know if we could lose the harmonic balancer that they have in here for the crank. If we could get that out and put a nice dampener on there to keep the vibration down on the crank, would be nice. But yeah, I'm gonna reach out to a couple of people, see what we could learn, see what we could achieve. I currently have to work, so I'm gonna do this in between work. Every time I take this car in the garage, I'm gonna do so. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the car inside. I'm gonna let you guys see in the front of the car afterwards, after we're gonna go ahead and take the front down. So I might put that in a different video, just because this video is so long and me rambling away because I'm so excited. But yeah, it's 2019 and I'm gonna work on this here, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So follow me along, and yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I could get somewhere. And this is actually my first build that I'm building, you know, and I'm gonna keep, it's not my first, the Rabbit. I'm gonna give you guys a nice overview of that one also, because I did mess up. I need a video editing software that's pretty easy. Like I'm not the guy to sit down in front of the laptop all day working on video. So I'm gonna work on that and get you guys updated. So you know, welcome to Pro Tunes, welcome to the new year. Help me out here, guys. Show me some love, and let me know in the comments what, you know, you think I could work on to help me out, if you guys think yeah, I don't know, even if it's merch, simple little things, you know, we come up with some slogan and see if we could do something. I just need a big push to get this car done. It's been my dream, and they say don't give up on your dream. So I achieved the car already. I have the car. I'm going to get the ECU. I do have a motor in the car. I do have a transmission, but everything else takes money. So yeah, and that's it. So thank you guys for stopping the channel and checking this out, and tell me to keep it up. Show me something. Show me some love. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what's going on. This is nothing to give a thumbs up about, but if you know, you think you guys believe in me, think I could do it, I will make it to a lot of event if I do have the car running, and if I can afford it. So you know, to trailer a car to an event, it gets pretty expensive. You could end up spending from anywhere from $500 to $1,000 to go to an event with your car, fuel, time, dyno, tires, stuff like that. So oil, all that stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this car inside, so, and see where we could get started on. I can't wait to just like pull most of this apart and get it going. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. Let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna start the next video and have it up as soon as possible. If I can have 2 videos up in a week, would be awesome. So let's go.